Fun with Nails. My name is Tina, and thank you for joining me. If you would please hit that subscribe buttons and give it a thumbs up, hit that bell notification so you get notified each time I upload a new video. Today we are doing Thanksgiving Mani number 1, and today I am using Coming in Hot. I am on a roll with this one and I'm really liking it. This one is Gratitude is Everything, which is in the catalog. Coming in Hot is Retired. And I've got Feathered Friends, which is Thanksgiving set from last year, 2021. So I have my UNT Peely base coat on. And then over that, I have the Nail Egg Keratin 3-Day Growth. Please don't mind the dryness of my hands. The weather here is getting cold. It is getting very cold. So I am first putting down Coming in Hot. I am going to do a side peek on this. So this is not my usual size for my pinkies. I'm using up some leftovers, and actually this is what is left from, or no, I think I have 2 strips left of Coming in Hot out of this pack. So I didn't want to open up a new pack, so I'm just going to use strips that are too big, which is fine because you can take off the extra around the sides. So today is Friday, the 18th of November, and my last mani that I did just uploaded today, and I hope you all checked out the description on that video. I had posted in the description some updates on my mom, and I have some further updates even since I had uploaded that video and scheduled it, because I actually uploaded that video quite a few days ago and had done updates on there. So when I uploaded that video, my mother was still in the hospital. And as of now, she is no longer in the hospital, which is good. She is now in a nursing home closer to where she lives. So my brother, again, I'm doing a side peek. So I'm leaving a little bit of that Coming in Hot to peek on the side. I'm sorry. My oldest son and my brother drove down from Duluth, Minnesota down to Rochester. So Rochester is even south of me. It's about a 3-hour drive from Duluth to Rochester. And today, like I said, today's Friday. They picked her up on Wednesday. She was discharged. And they took her to the nursing home. She has settled in pretty well. You got to hear this though. Okay. So my middle son also was there when my mom was discharged. He lives just west of Rochester. He actually works in Rochester. So he Telling you, leaving 3 guys to take care of stuff is something else. So I'm going to do something kind of fun with this. I had left these 3 guys to get my mom prepared to leave the hospital. I left her clothes in the closet. These 3 guys, no one thought to check the closet for her clothes. Even after I told her, hope that's going to be long enough. Even after I told her that her clothes were in the closet. But no one checked the closet. Her clothes were in the closet. No, my middle son went to Walmart and bought her some sweatpants and a sweatshirt and then she had the grippy socks from the hospital on. No shoes, no jacket. Mind you, it's Minnesota. It was starting to get cold on Wednesday. It had been snowing. I'll tell ya. So I actually let all 3 of them have it, telling them, why didn't you check the closet? I'm getting a call from the hospital. I got a little bit there. No. I got a call from the hospital saying that her clothes were there. And I'm thinking in my head, what did she leave the hospital in? I was trying so hard not to laugh, but yet be frustrated at the same time. I was so upset. Oh no, it wrinkled. So I was just so upset. I'm just thinking, how does nobody think of checking the closet? Just because she said that I had taken her clothes and had taken them to her house. I was like, no. All I took to her house was her medications, her wallet, her nightgown. That's all I took to her house. That was all the clothes that I took to her house, was her nightgown that she wore here for 3 nights because she thought that she was coming down and only going to be here for 1 night, and then she was going to be going back home. She wasn't planned. She didn't think that she was going to be down here for almost 2 weeks. Most of that time in the hospital. She didn't think that she would be getting surgery right away. So anyway, the night before she had surgery, because she didn't bring any extra clothes either. I'm telling you, it was wild. But I had her, the night before, I had her get in her nightgown, and I said, I'm going to take your clothes. I'm going to wash them. So then that way when she went to the hospital, she had clean clothes. And I'd also before she got in her nightgown, I also made sure that she had gotten a shower and that she was clean and ready to go for surgery the night before or the next day. So I'm just telling you, one of the cats is scratching something, and I don't know what they're scratching. So yeah, it was just kind of a whole crazy thing. And Wednesday I was at work, and I had this gut feeling that something was going to go wrong. I didn't know what it was, but I just had this gut feeling. And I got myself so upset, and I literally made myself sick because I was so upset because I knew something was going to go wrong. I ended up leaving work early on Wednesday because I had gotten myself so upset. But at least it was just that, and they took care of it. They got her up there. They got her settled in. My brother went and bought her some more comfy clothes. They wanted her more in sweatpants and that kind of stuff, something that she was going to be more comfortable in. Something that she would be able to move around in better, because usually she normally wears like those pull-on jeans or whatever, something like that. So he went and got her some more comfy clothes to be in while she's going through recovery and doing therapy and trying to build her strength up. As of right now, she still has no feeling in her left leg. She still has very little mobility in her right leg. They have started putting this kind of boot on her right leg, or more like on her foot and ankle, to kind of keep her foot flexed. And she doesn't have it on like all the time, but a good amount of time throughout the day to help keep her foot flexed so it doesn't like drop. And they're using a machine. If she can stand, it's just that she doesn't have the stability to stay standing. So basically they use this machine to transfer her basically from bed to toilet, bed to chair, or toilet to chair, or whatever. She's still only able to sit for a short amount of time. She said that she's still only able to sit up for about an hour and a half. She said the ride up there was pretty hard on her because, again, it's a 3-hour drive. And she said that basically just totally wiped her out, because even just sitting up for an hour wipes her out. But got her up there, and she's happy that she's closer to home. And that's where most of our family is. Like I said, my middle son lives just west of Rochester. And I am 45 minutes northeast of Rochester. And so it's that's it for family down here for her. And up in the Duluth Superior area, she has my brother, my oldest son, my youngest son, her younger sister, sorry, this is taking a little bit more time to get this cleaned up. I think a lot of it has to do because of my dry skin. Her younger sister's daughter, and her children. So she's got more family up in that area. And that's basically where we were all born and raised. So I think for her, she's more comfortable being there. And I think if she's happy where she's at, she's going to recover better and faster than if she were to stay down here. So I'm glad that they found her place up there versus her being down here. All right, Milk. She knocked something off of the table. I'll tell you, sometimes cats are worse than having kids. Especially when they're little terrors. So, you'll all have to tell me, do you have your Christmas tree up yet? I myself do not. Because again, I've got 2 terrorizing cats that like to get into stuff that they're not supposed to. Especially one. So I probably won't put my tree up until closer to Christmas. I have not done any Christmas shopping yet. I don't know what we're doing for Thanksgiving. I know I have to work. My husband and I have kind of talked about maybe just doing a small dinner, just him and I, when I get done with work. That he'll work on the turkey during the day while I'm at work, because he'll be home. And then when I get home, then I'll get all the sides thrown together and we'll have just a little meal, just the 2 of us. I like that little side peek with these colors. It's cute. We were trying to set up to meet a couple of my husband's kids to and even not, it doesn't even have to be like a Thanksgiving meal. It's just kind of to get together, to see the grandkids, to see them. So we were trying to get together even at one of the local restaurants, and because we haven't seen some of the grandkids, we haven't seen in a while. And other ones we've been seeing almost every weekend. So especially the one grandson, oh my gosh, he is such a freaking adorable little thing. this last weekend. We had him, and he was standing next to the cat tree. He's holding on to one of the scratchers, and then he has a little graham cracker in the other hand, and he just had this cutest little smirk on his face. I saw a piece of skin. And just kind of came off on its own. So I had snapped a picture, and it's so dang cute. My work's been kind of slow this last week. With a hotel of 788 rooms, and you only have just a little over 100 checkouts in a day. I've been getting most of the linen done in one day, or in one shift, I should say, where normally it takes 2 shifts to get all the linen done. We've been getting almost all of it done in one. Go in the morning and very little to do. I think today when I went in, we had pool towels from the night before, and let's see, what else did we have? We didn't have any sheets, a few pillowcases, and a few comforters, and that was it. That's all we had to fold this morning. And we had to wait until I started at 7. We had to wait until a little after 9 o'clock before we started getting dirty linen to even start getting washers going. It's just crazy. But they're going to be busy this weekend. I don't know what to do with that. I guess it'll be all right, because I'm not going to have this on long anyway. So I'll give you a closer look. So you got gratitude is everything, so you can kind of see. Get you a better look there. Coming in hot. Gratitude is everything. And feathered friends. I'm going to put some heat on these and get a few of the wrinkles out. And that's it for this one. I got some wrinkles there too. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.